Alright, so the feel-free lure 10, I'm putting on a rudder, universal rudder that I bought on Amazon, or we got from Amazon for only like 30 bucks. Was it 40 bucks now? That's how the rudder looks like. This is a DIY because these are not made for rudders. But what I did was I screwed on the bracket that came for the rudder. I zip tied it too, just in case of reinforcement. Wired it down a little bit so that screws don't come out. Then I used some standoff, metal standoffs. You can probably use like a bolt, maybe 3 inches. This looks about 2 inches if you wanted to. And I put washers in between so that the wire doesn't come out on both sides. And I have the wire running through to the side through one of these old screws, whatever you want to call it. Tubings in between so it doesn't get rusty. But the wire rope is galvanized, so then it shouldn't rust as bad. There to there to here. And then what I did to the foot pedal was I took out the locking system for the foot pedal so that it can slide easily. Might have to do something about this part though, because I'm thinking it might get dirty. But what I did was I greased it up with waterproof grease, so if it gets wet it'll still be okay. And in the back of that I just have a plastic washer with a bigger or smaller metal washer, smaller one with a bracket lock, whatever you call those circular locks for the wire, kind of like acts as a stopper. And then the rudder system, I have it like this. So on the inside here, inside this rudder, the fin right here, there's a gap where you can open the 3 screws, and then there's a little small gap that I tied a knot in there. And then I wrapped it around one time so that when I pull it, the rope, it can get a full 360 turn. And that's the same as the one that pulls it up. Now the one that pulls it up, I tied the knot over here to this gap over here. And then I wrapped it 2 times around and through this little bracket right here. If you don't have this bracket, what's going to happen is this rope right here on top that pulls it up is going to flip over to the other side, and it's going to cause a problem when you turn. So this helps it stay down. I have it going to the right. You have it going to the left. And I have it to one of these, whatever you call these again, clamp thingies. So I tied a big knot over here because the rope's kind of long. I tied a big knot to kind of, let me know that the big knot is to lift it up. And the other side is to lift it down. So this is how I set it up, my DIY rudder control for the feelfree lure 10. This board is for a troll motor, just in case you guys are wondering.